Hello geeks, happy Wednesday. All right, Corinne just did the back carry, so if you missed that, you can search her name and weekly back carry to get a demo of Charlie's cross carry with a short reckless bikini finish. And I am going to do the weekly front carry, which is Front Cross Sling. This is a great carry for both leaners and leg straighteners. And it's pretty good for most sized wrappies. Some smaller babies don't like the hammock cross pass, and some of them love it. So it's kind of a individual personal preference sort of deal. This carry is super snuggly, just like front double hammock, but with better seat security because one of the passes is converted into a cross pass. But it's still got that wonderful lower back support that's really, really nice for larger kids.
I can't put the worm in.
You can't put the worm in?
No,
I'm sorry.
I need help.
Okay, just a minute. Can I wrap you?
No, I don't want to be.
You want me to wrap the baby doll instead? Okay. Can you be quiet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't put it in.
Okay, so this starts like a, I cannot help you while I am wrapping. I can wrap you, but I cannot help you with that while I'm wrapping. Okay, you don't have to be wrapped, but I can't help you with that right now. Okay, so this one starts similar to a front double hammock. A front double hammock starts with the middle marker high in the middle of the back. This one is going to start with the middle marker underneath your armpit on the side that makes the hammock to cross pass, because that takes a little bit more length, just slightly, than good job, than the other side, which is the sling pass. So not a huge deal if you have a wrap that's plenty long, but if you're running right up against your base size, then you want to start with the middle marker under your armpit on the side with which you choose to make your hammock to cross pass. And actually, since I'm using the baby, I am going to see if I can eke this out with this size, because it has contrasting sides and you'll be able to see better. So middle marker under the armpit on the side where I'm going to make the hammock to cross pass. Okay, and I'm just going to put this up on my shoulder for now to keep it from falling on the floor, and then I'll move it to the correct place in a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, whoops, there we go, put the middle marker back where it belongs. I am going to place the bottom rail where...
Mama, do we have a lot of games up there?
We do have a lot of games up there, but shh, Mommy's talking. I'm going to put the bottom rail where baby's bum needs to land when it's pre-tied. So for a large toddler, at the top of your pants; for a newborn or a smaller demo doll, up around your belly button; for kids in between size, somewhere in between there. Then I'm going to create my hammock to cross pass by laying my arm right across and pinning the bottom rail where it needs to be, and then using my arm to create the hammock so I know that it's flipped in the correct direction, to put it up on my shoulder like this. And then I'm going to create the twist in the shoulder on my shoulder by twisting the bottom rail under. So it stays away from my neck. Okay, so that's 2 twists in this first pass. The twist to hammock the cross pass and the twist to keep the top rail both away from baby's face and out of your neck. Okay, I'm going to take my arm back out, and I'm going to move this around and pin it in my knees. Then I'm going to pull this back off of my back here, or off of my shoulder, and bring it back down where it needs to be. And I'm going to spread the pass wide across my back. And then I'm going to create the sling pass like in a front double hammock. So I'm going to bring this across my front, and I'm going to take the bottom rail and flip it up on top of my shoulder.
5, 6, 7, 8.
So I create my same twisted shoulder to keep the top rail out of baby's face and away from my neck. And then I'm going to bring it back. Around to the front. And tie a loose half knot. Now I'm pre-tied and I'm ready to load baby. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sling pass and I'm going to move it up and out of my way. And I'm going to start with my hammock to cross pass here.
4, 5, 6, 7,
I'm going to take my
8, 9.
baby critter and I'm going to put one leg.
I got you one!
Don't yell. That's very exciting. Can you count it?
Can you do this?
No, I'm going to use the critter. I'm going to put my hand through the cross pass, bring one leg through, and I'm going to pull the top rail up across the critter's back and spread it nice and high. And I'm going to take the bottom rail, bring it all the way over to his knee on this side, and then I'm going to reach between us. Okay, count it up, but don't yell. I'm going to reach between us and I'm going to bring the bottom rail up between us to hammock it nice and high.
I counted it. I counted it, Mom.
And so I don't have the weird bunching
I got
down in his little non-existent knee pit here. So I have my hammock to cross pass, and I have my pass spread up across his back. Then I can move the slack from over here and pull it out on this side. Same thing down here. I'm going to pull the slack across my back and pull it out. So I have my spread back pass and my lower back support now. Then I'm going to take my sling pass and I'm going to pop it over the top of baby's head carefully and spread the pass down across his back to make the second seat. No, I cannot right now. Make the second seat and pull the slack up to my shoulder. Then I can untie my half knot. I will help you when I am finished in just a moment. Untie my half knot, and I'm going to do the tighten and shoulder wiggle just like we do for a front double hammock or a kangaroo.
Oh, yes, I did it.
So I'm going to take this tail, which is connected to this shoulder,
Mama, it came out.
fix the cap, and I'm going to start strand by strand tightening while pushing the slack back on my shoulder.
Oh, Mama. I broke it.
And pulling it down over here. So it's nice and snug now. There you go. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side, hopefully without popping his seat too badly because he doesn't really have much of a bum to make a seat on. I'm going to start with the top rail, in the middle, and then you can see it move from here down here as I wiggle my shoulder. And then I'm going to bring the passes up and tie again under his tiny, non-existent little stuffed rear end. You don't have to worry so much about pinning the passes down with your knot as you do in front double hammock, because your seat is protected by the inner cross pass, but pinning it at least on one side helps keep the seat from popping up. If you have enough length, you could always, and I don't in this, you could always do a Lexi twist like we do in front wrap cross carry, and then bring it around and tie your double knot in the back. If you have closer to a base plus one, you can do that. And that's a way to pin the seat without completely covering over baby's feet. I'm just going to tie under his feet for now because it's easier to show you, but just a minute. I didn't wrap you. You want to be wrapped? Okay, we'll make a tutorial in a minute. Okay, so to make this carry poppable and to take baby out and put baby back in, what you're going to do is lift the outer pass, and then bring down your cross pass to pop baby out. And then you can just leave it like that, and then do the reverse to put baby back in. Spread your cross pass, hammock it, hi. And then you can pop it right back over. Sometimes you need to loosen this to a half knot and just slide some extra slack back into the outer pass just to be able to pop it over baby's head. And then you can just do the same tightening you did before. Strand by strand tightening through the tail, and then finish your carry again. And you can just pop baby in and out all day long. All right, I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions and you're watching this as a replay, please feel free to put them in the comments, and one of us will be happy to answer them for you. Happy Wednesday. Bye-bye.